Hey guys, welcome to week 3 with Miss Martinez. I miss you and I hope you're doing great. I cannot wait to hear from you after on some of the videos and things that you're doing online. I want to show you today, we're going back into Abcya, but today we're going to do keyboard challenge. Keyboard challenge is something that is going to help you because as you're doing your online classes and your online work and everything that you're submitting, it is important that you know how to use a keyboard when you're doing things online, especially when using a computer. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to type abcya.com into your browser, or if you're a cell phone browser or tablet browser, and then you're going to go to second grade. Once you get to second grade, you're going to go to skill. This is a skill. And you're going to scroll down, look for the letter K, and here is keyboard challenge. Make sure you use your scroll bar, move your page down so you get your full screen. I'm going to actually zoom mine down some so we can see the whole thing. It's a little bit better. You're going to press play. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select a style. Let me see. I think I'm going to go with this lava theme. Click on that. And it says, select a challenge. All keys are numbers and letters only. Let's start with numbers and letters only, okay? Because even if we're in kinder, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, we all know our numbers and letters, okay? So let's start there. We're going to click here. And right now, I can see all the letters, or all the letters down here, and all the numbers on the number row. Remember the number row? And we have our letters here. For my first grade through fourth grade friends, this middle row, you guys know that. That's the home row. That's where you use J, K, L, semicolon. FDSA when we did our typing earlier in the year. So remember, the number row is always at the top and your letters are right below it. So now that I looked at it, looked over some of the keys, I remember what I see, I'm going to press play. It says, oh no, the keyboard fell apart. Can you click and put the numbers back together? Numbers and letters back together. So here's a tip. The first thing I know is the number rows on top, right? If you're using a keyboard at home and you're using a computer at home, guess what is right in front of you? Your keyboard. Use that keyboard as a guide. It's going to help you do this. A guide is something that helps you along the way. So I know my number row is at the top. I'm going to start with the first number. That first number is going to be 1. So click it, drag it. Then you keep going for the next number. 2, click, drag. Number 3, let's see where 4 is. 5, 6. Man, they really mix these numbers up, huh? 8, 9, and where is 0? Right here. Awesome. My number row is complete. Now I'm going to start with the top first row of my key, well, right below. First row of my letters, right under my number row. I know there's a Q here because at the top we have that word that says QWERTY. So Q, W, I'm going to try to do this without looking at my keyboard because I should know this. R, T, Y. I forgot what goes here. I'm not looking at my keyboard. I'm looking at the screen. And I'm going to go to the second row, the home row, because that I know. I know the home row. So F, oh, F, what? Let's try it again. Teachers make mistakes. F, D, where's D? Because I know F, D, S, A, J, where's J? J, K, oh, J's over here. Because remember, it's J, K, L, semicolon. I know my third and fourth graders remember this. J, K, L, there we go. Semicolon. Now, right in the middle, there's F, D, S, A, J, K. And then I can come in with my index fingers and do, ooh, I think I know what it is. G. Okay, that's better. Now, all the guys at the bottom, I still need to add. You guys can look at your keyboard. This is practice for you. I say do this a couple of times with looking at the keyboard, and then try to go back again, put a piece of paper over your keyboard and try it that way so you get that extra practice to see if you've memorized it I promise you, the more you do it, the more you memorize. Just like we've done typing and technology, the more we practice with our fingers, our brain starts to remember those skills because we're using both hands, which require both sides of our brains, the left side and the right side. So when you're doing that, your brain trains yourself and your finger movements how to remember where they go. Okay, so even if you mess up, we make mistakes, just keep going. So now the bottom. Okay, so I think I do M and N I know are at the bottom. And I think B is usually to the right. So let's try this. Oh, try that again. What? There we go. M, N. Oh, I know U and I are going to be at the top. Because I remember that. U, I, O, P. There we go. B. I think X maybe next. Yep. C possibly. And V. Wow, 43 out of 36 tries. So guess who else has to be doing this from home? Miss Martinez does. She needs more practice. All right, so if I want to try that again and beat that, I'm going to just hit this little refresh button. That means that it's going to restart. Also means refresh. Let's see. I guess it's not moving. Oh, okay. So I just hit home, go back, and just try it again. Do numbers only, numbers and letters only, your number row, and then your letters. If you want a challenge and you've done this so many times over the next few days that you become a pro and you want to do all keys, go for all keys. Some of you guys remember cap lock, shift, space bar, the tab key, return, which is also enter, and delete, which is also backspace. We've done this before. But hey, you can always use extra practice. I really hope you enjoy this for your activity for today. Have some fun with it. It's keyboard challenge. It's supposed to challenge you, but at the same time, try to get yourself to do a goal. First time, study your keyboard for a bit. Second time, go back in. See if you can remember all the numbers on the number row. Second time, go in and do one row and see if you can remember all the letters in the top row. Then do your home row and then do your bottom row. I hope you have a great weekend. I miss you. I will see you next week. Stay safe and plenty of love your way. Bye.